Have you ever wondered how prophecies shape human behavior? This question has been at the heart of human curiosity since time immemorial. Our shared fascination with the unknown, the unpredictable, the future, is a testament to our desire for knowledge and control. Prophecy, a prediction of what's to come, is a phenomenon that has left its mark across civilizations, religions, and cultures, shaping the course of human history. It has inspired great works of literature, sparked wars, and even influenced the rise and fall of empires. It's a testament to our inherent desire to understand the around us and, more importantly, what lies ahead. This yearning to peek into the future, to decipher destiny, is a fundamental aspect of human nature. Yet the realm of prophecy is often shrouded in mystery, and none more so than the prophetic works of one enigmatic figure, a man whose cryptic predictions continue to stir debate and intrigue. One of the most famous figures associated with prophecy is Nostradamus. To dive deeper into the mysteries of prophecy and the works of Nostradamus, join us on Cryptic Mystic Vault. Michel de Nostredame, known as Nostradamus, was a man of many talents. Born in the early 16th century, he was a significant figure in an era marked by the Renaissance, religious upheaval, and the emergence of modern science. Despite his early career as a physician, Nostradamus' life took a dramatic turn after he began to delve into astrology and prophecy. His interest in the mystical was sparked by personal tragedy, as he lost his first wife and children to the plague. This drove him to seek answers beyond the physical world, and he began to study the stars and the occult. His work as an astrologer caught the attention of many, and soon he was serving nobility, including Catherine de' Medici, wife of King Henry II of France. Nostradamus' fame as a seer, however, was cemented with the publication of his book, Les Prophéties. This compilation of poetic quatrains is believed to hold cryptic predictions of future events, stretching far beyond his own lifetime. The quatrains were written in a mix of French, Latin, and Greek, and are often seen as intentionally obscure, perhaps to avoid condemnation from the Church. From the rise of Hitler to the horrors of the atomic bomb, Nostradamus' works have been credited with foretelling some of the most significant events in human history. His prophecies continue to mystify us even centuries after his death. Nostradamus' predictions have been a source of intrigue for centuries. His book, Les Prophéties, is an enigmatic collection of 353 quatrains filled with symbolism and allegory. Each quatrain is a prophecy, a glimpse into the future as seen by Nostradamus. One such quatrain, for instance, is believed by many to have predicted the rise of Adolf Hitler. The quatrain refers to a great, shameless, audacious brawler rising to power in the East. Many interpret this as Nostradamus foreseeing the emergence of Hitler's tyrannical rule. Another famous prophecy pertains to the death of King Henry II of France. Nostradamus' prediction of a lion's young being pierced by a boar is seen by many as an eerie premonition of the king's fatal jousting accident. Nostradamus' prophecies also extend into our era. Some scholars argue that he foresaw the September 11th attacks, referencing a quatrain about fire from the sky and the city of York, and his prophecies seem to stretch even further into the future. Quatrains referring to global strife, climate crises, and even extraterrestrial contact have been associated with predictions for the mid-21st century. Many believe that these prophecies have accurately predicted major historical events. Over the years, numerous events have been linked to Nostradamus' prophecies. Some of the most chilling instances include the rise of Adolf Hitler, the French Revolution, and the 9/11 attacks. Let's delve into these. The rise of Hitler, a significant event in the 20th century, is often associated with a quatrain that talks of a greater enemy rising after a period of tranquility, a description many interpret as Hitler's rise post-World War I. The French Revolution, a defining moment in history, is also connected to a Nostradamus prophecy. A quatrain referring to a slave uprising is seen by some as an uncanny prediction of the French commoners rising against the aristocracy. Lastly, the tragic events of 9/11 have drawn parallels with a prophecy about fire from the sky destroying towers of the new city. Some argue this is a reference to the Twin Towers in New York City. These events, linked to Nostradamus's prophecies, have fueled the intrigue and mystery surrounding his work. However, it's essential to remember that these interpretations can be subjective, and the original quatrains were written in a cryptic and ambiguous language. Yet not everyone agrees on the accuracy or validity of these interpretations. Nostradamus's prophecies have not been without their critics. Many argue that his quatrains are so vague and cryptic that they can be interpreted in countless ways. This leads to what's called retrospective fitting, where events are matched to prophecies after they occur, rather than the prophecies predicting the events with precision. Translation issues also raise doubts. Nostradamus wrote in a mix of French, Latin, and Greek, incorporating anagrams and metaphors. This leaves ample room for misinterpretation, further complicating the validity of his predictions. Despite these criticisms, Nostradamus has left an undeniable mark on our culture. His prophecies have been woven into the fabric of literature, film, and other forms of popular media, often serving as a narrative device to explore themes of destiny and the unknown. His predictions have also sparked countless conversations and debates, adding an element of mystery and intrigue to historical events. This enduring fascination speaks volumes about our collective curiosity and our enduring quest to understand the future. Despite the skeptics, Nostradamus's influence persists, and his prophecies continue to be analyzed and debated. In our modern world, Nostradamus's prophecies continue to captivate many. Recent interpretations of his writings have been linked to events of the 21st century, with some believers identifying allusions to war, famine, and even climate crises. Some have even suggested that his prophecies hint at future geopolitical upheaval and significant shifts in global power dynamics. Yet it's not just the specifics of his prophecies that fascinate us. It's the allure of prophecy itself, the human instinct to seek patterns and make sense of the world. We're drawn to the idea of knowing the future, of having some control over the uncertainty that defines our existence. Psychologically, we're wired to seek safety and predictability, and prophecies can provide a semblance of both. Sociologically, they can foster a sense of community, uniting people around shared beliefs and interpretations. But it's also worth noting the role of skepticism in this dynamic. Disbelief and critical inquiry are just as integral to our relationship with prophecy as belief. They keep us grounded, remind us of the potential for misinterpretation, and encourage us to question the sources of our knowledge. Whether divinely inspired, mere coincidences, or the work of a skilled deceiver, the prophecies of Nostradamus leave us with much to ponder about the nature of prophecy and our own human desire to know the future.